Recent reports from the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority underscore a troubling trend that has been developing over the past months. As of the 26th of September, the overall situation appears far from optimistic, casting a shadow over the famed entertainment capital of the world. The question on everyone's mind is whether Las Vegas will be able to recover from this downturn and regain its former vibrancy. To understand the possible future, it is crucial to delve into the underlying reasons why business, tourism, and economic activity in this bustling city have taken such a hit. Let's begin by taking a broad look at the current picture, examining the key indicators and patterns that emerge from recent data. In August of the year 2025, Las Vegas welcomed approximately 3,170,000 visitors, a significant figure by most standards. However, from a comparative perspective, this number is disappointing. It represents nearly a 7% decline when contrasted with the same month in the previous year, 24, when the city drew around 3,400,000 tourists. At first glance, 3,170,000 visitors might sound like a substantial influx, but the decline reflects a troubling downward trend that stretches across multiple consecutive months. It's important to highlight that this is not merely an anomaly confined to a single month, but part of an ongoing pattern. For 6 months running, the number of visitors choosing Las Vegas as their destination has been steadily decreasing month after month. When comparing these figures with the record-breaking year 2025, it's essential to recall that in that year, over 41,700,000 people visited the city, setting a new high in the region's tourism statistics. The current year, however, lags behind by roughly 8%, indicating a substantial drop in tourist inflow. One of the underlying causes of this decline appears to be a reduction in the frequency with which prospective visitors are flying into the city. Examining airport statistics from the first half of 25 reveals a decrease of about 9% in passenger traffic compared to the same period in 24. To put this into perspective, this reduction translates to a decline in arrivals of over 1 million travelers, an enormous number indicative of a significant downturn in travel activity. In addition to diminished air traffic, a similar decline is visible in regional ground transportation. The number of automobile trips crossing the borders from California into Nevada has remained relatively stable, but isn't enough to bridge the gap created by fewer flights. The reduction in both foreign and domestic visitors has been especially pronounced among international tourists, particularly those traveling from neighboring Canada. Many of these travelers seem to be intentionally avoiding trips to Las Vegas, possibly due to economic concerns, changing travel preferences, or other external factors that influence their decision-making. A clearer, more detailed picture emerges when focusing specifically on the airport's operations in August. The Harry Reid International Airport registered a total of over 4,560,000 passengers during that month. This figure is nearly a 6% decrease compared to the same month of the previous year. Such a trend is concerning as it marks the third consecutive month during which the number of arrivals has declined. Over the course of the year, the total passenger count has declined by approximately 4.5%, summing up to about 37 million travelers. Both domestic and international traffic numbers have taken a hit, with domestic journeys dropping by almost 6% and international visitors decreasing by about 3.5%. One of the most affected airline companies was Spirit Airlines, which transported merely 409,000 passengers in August, marking a sharp decline of 46%. This drop was primarily due to the airline's nationwide route cuts, which drastically reduced the number of destinations they served across the country. Such reductions have a direct impact on regional tourism and contribute to the overall decline in passenger numbers at Las Vegas's major transportation hubs. Turning our attention to the hospitality sector, the situation has also become increasingly challenging. Currently, Las Vegas hosts roughly 150,600 hotel rooms, an impressive figure given the city's size. Still, the occupancy rates tell another story. In August, only about 82.4% of these rooms were occupied, a noticeable dip from the 85.2% occupancy recorded the previous year. To attract guests amid falling demand, hotel operators have resorted to lowering their prices. The average nightly room rate in Las Vegas has decreased by approximately 4%, bringing it down to about $185 per night. Despite the reduction in prices, hotel revenues have plummeted by over 8%, amounting to an income of roughly $472 million. This decline in revenue reflects more than just lowered nightly rates. The number of guests is dwindling, and their stays are becoming shorter. Fewer visitors means less spending on gambling, entertainment, dining, and other amenities. Additionally, a significant factor contributing to this downturn was the closure of the Mirage Hotel, which was in the midst of a comprehensive rebranding effort into the Hard Rock Las Vegas. Such closures and renovations often disrupt tourist flow and confidence, further exacerbating the downturn, at least temporarily. While the overall economic picture appears bleak, there is an intriguing aspect regarding the city's gambling industry, which remains surprisingly resilient. In August, total casino earnings amounted to about $785 million, a modest increase of approximately 2.3% compared to the same period last year. This indicates that despite fewer visitors and lower hotel occupancy, gambling establishments continue to generate significant revenue. The reason for this could lie in the fact that the remaining visitors are spending more per person, particularly on slot machines and table games, possibly driven by less competition or changes in gaming patterns. The city's die-hard visitors, especially sports fans and gamblers, continue to frequent Las Vegas, and their spending habits seem stable enough to sustain this sector. Even if the overall flow of tourists has reduced, those who do visit tend to spend more time and money on gaming activities, enabling casinos to maintain or even slightly increase their earnings. On the event and conference front, there is also cause for concern. In August, the city hosted around 285,000 conference attendees, marking a 15% reduction from the previous year. The summer schedule for conventions and large gatherings was notably lighter, with some major events being rescheduled or canceled altogether. This reduction in conference traffic further underscores the broad decline in business-related travel to Las Vegas, impacting another important pillar of the city's economy. In summary, the latest data paints a complex picture of a city facing significant challenges on multiple fronts. While the gambling industry, which is often considered Las Vegas's financial backbone, continues to perform relatively well, other sectors such as hospitality, air travel, and conventions are experiencing sharp declines. The combination of reduced tourist numbers, lower hotel occupancy, and decreased conference attendance suggests that the city must adapt swiftly to sustain its legendary status of entertainment and hospitality. Whether Las Vegas can reverse this downward trend remains uncertain, but what is clear is that the city's future depends on its ability to recover from these multifaceted setbacks and regain the confidence of travelers from around the world. Since the beginning of this year, the overall number of conferences and conventions held in Las Vegas has increased by only a small fraction, specifically a mere 1.5%. Such a modest rise is hardly enough to maintain the momentum that the city has long been known for. Instead, it highlights the ongoing challenges faced by this vibrant metropolis. These professional events and gatherings hold immense importance for Las Vegas, serving as a vital engine that drives substantial spending and economic activity within the city. Because of this, the recent stagnation or even slight decline in conference numbers begins to cast a shadow over the city's financial health. In August alone, visitors to Las Vegas spent approximately $1.8 billion. While this might sound significant, it actually reflects a decrease of about 6% compared to the same period in the prior year, 2024. Despite this dip in visitor expenditure, the overall economic impact of tourism for the month still amounted to around $2.3 billion. This figure, impressive as it is, played a crucial role in supporting approximately 28,000 jobs across various sectors in the city. However, what stands out most plainly is that these numbers are weaker than those recorded in the previous year. The decline signifies that Las Vegas is nonetheless experiencing a period of slowdown and subdued activity. The clear reality is that Las Vegas remains in a state of relative decline. The numbers do not lie. Fewer visitors are coming through the city's doors. There is a noticeable reduction in the number of hotel rooms filled, and overall, tourist spending has decreased. This pattern of contraction is not exclusive to Las Vegas alone. Across the United States, this summer saw a modest increase in tourism, about 3%, while in Europe, the growth ranged from 3 to 5%. Yet despite these modest gains, Las Vegas has been hit harder than most, mainly because its economy relies heavily on consumer spending related to entertainment, gaming, and events. The city's economic vitality is intertwined with the flow of tourist dollars, and when that flow diminishes, the impact becomes very apparent. Despite these discouraging signs, it is premature to write off Las Vegas entirely. Though the current data are approximate, indicating fewer visitors, reduced expenditures, and a notably sluggish summer season, the city possesses a resilient ability to adapt and reinvent itself. Historically, Las Vegas has faced downturns before and has always managed to bounce back stronger. This is a city that understands the art of transformation, and it is actively working to lay the groundwork for its recovery through strategic efforts. For instance, the resurgence of sporting events has become a promising avenue to rekindle interest. The ongoing popularity of sports tourism is evident, as the newly popular activities attract large crowds. Events like the home games of the Raiders NFL team draw enormous audiences, and the upcoming Formula One Grand Prix scheduled for November is expected to bring even more visitors from around the globe. These high-profile sporting occasions hold the potential to give a significant boost to tourism during September and October, injecting much-needed energy and revenue into the local economy. In addition, the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, LVCVA, is actively working to counteract the downturn. Recently, they launched a new marketing campaign timed precisely with NFL game days, promoting attractive offers and special deals designed to reignite interest among potential visitors. Hotels and resorts are responding by lowering room rates and offering various promotional packages to encourage bookings, aiming to fill their rooms during this period of cautious optimism. Looking further ahead, Las Vegas has many major events on its horizon that promise to draw crowds in the thousands. Among these is the Consumer Electronics Show, CES, scheduled for January of the year 2026, which is expected to attract huge numbers of visitors from around the world eager to experience the latest in technology and innovation. The city, with its long history of overcoming adversity, understands well how to recover and reinvent itself. It's not about sheer luck, but about resilience, strategic planning, and the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Currently, the picture may seem bleak. The figures suggest a decline in visitors and spending, compounded by a particularly challenging summer. Yet Las Vegas has repeatedly demonstrated its capacity to reimagine itself, its entertainment, and its appeal. Through sporting events, savvy marketing campaigns, and ongoing efforts to position itself as a premier destination for both leisure and business travelers, the city is actively paving the way for a full-fledged comeback. For those considering a trip to Las Vegas in the near future, now may actually be an advantageous time to seize the opportunity while the crowds are relatively smaller and prices more attractive, before the city's iconic energy and vibrancy fully return. This kind of strategic planning often benefits travelers eager to enjoy the city's offerings at more affordable rates. What are your thoughts on Las Vegas's current situation? Are you still eager to visit this legendary city, or are you holding out for even better deals and opportunities? Feel free to share your opinions and plans in the comments section. If this information resonates with you, consider taking a moment to reflect on the resilience and enduring appeal of Las Vegas. Thank you for engaging with this overview, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon to discuss the ongoing developments in this ever-changing, fascinating city.